Okay, so I just seen Batman versus Superman, and I must say it was a very surprising, interesting movie. Only because I thought it was going to be more carnage, and it really was more of a story of how these two are going to basically go up against each other during the course of the movie. So it's a backstory for Superman and Batman, basically without their costumes so much, just kind of showing them as real people, and how the spoiler alert, misunderstanding between them leads up to them doing a Duke Fist of Hazzard type of situation. Yeah. Overall, I thought the movie was excellent. It kind of leaves you in a somber mood. Spoiler alert too. They kill off Superman, but I will say humanity has redeemed itself through Batman, and Wonder Woman comes through at the very end. So it's kind of like a precursor to another movie. It seems like they're setting up for a sequel of some type, because they mentioned towards the end, Batman was like, we need to find more people like you, like the metahumans, talking to Wonder Woman. And so it seems like they're setting up for some type of sequel. So it was a good movie. I want to say Lex Luthor is the kid that has the red hair, and they show you how he ends up becoming bald. So it was good explanation here. Spoiler alert 3, he goes to jail for the first time and they cut off all his hair because he don't deserve his hair. His hair is spiritual, and he was the mastermind and manipulator of everybody and caused everybody this big mess, and he got caught. So he was a force to be reckoned with, even though he was ordinary. But he was smart, he had money, and he was like functionally crazy. He was functionally insane. Lex Luthor was like a crazy character, but functional. You could tell. Like, he wasn't even afraid of Batman. Like, Batman does the scare tactics for everybody. It's almost like he enjoys it, kind of like the Joker. So it's like Batman has like a new Joker in Lex Luthor's character in the Superman universe. So I thought that was interesting. So overall, it's a good movie. I say Wonder Woman, I liked her, even though I saw a little bit of, of her. I thought they overplayed the Amazonian music too much, because we don't get to see her, doing a much kick-ass-ery at the end. So I was like, that's a little bit annoying. They're using the music too much, so it was played too much, because like hyping her up too much, and she only has like a few parts. But it was good, and I went to see it in 3D. I don't think you have to see it in 3D. It wasn't really a lot of 3D moments. Some movies are worth seeing in 3D because there's a lot of 3D action. But this is just so you could definitely see the regular movie. It's up to you. I really saw very little 3D, if that. And so I went to the 3D, and it wasn't a lot of 3D in it, but I still enjoyed the movie. So that's I think that's it. Oh yeah, and Superman. I didn't like how they said that he's not even a man, but he is a man because he has something to lose. He has his mother and he has Lois to lose. So like that makes him a man because he cares. Like his heart, he would be crippled. His heart would be crippled, and so you're a man if you have something to lose. Like he had vulnerabilities. People forget that. Like he's vulnerable to Kryptonian. Like. Yeah, it makes some like ordinary person Kryptonian kill him. So I mean he can die like anybody else, and they show you like he had it in. They did play with a lot of things in the movie about the possibility of Superman becoming evil, and that was pretty scary. So I like how the movie definitely you get swept away in the whole preemptive strike against Superman, because he was like, no, we can't have Superman become evil. That would be too much. So I liked how they told that story, and you get caught up with Batman, and you get caught up into the fear and the obsession, and like, okay, we got to prevent this guy from ever going evil and destroying us. But at the end, they saw through the tricks, they came together, and they united against the true force of evil, which was Lex Luthor and his monster that he created for them. So it was a good movie, and I would say, sometimes you just, gotta have a little bit more trust and faith in people, and not just think that they're gonna go bad. And and like Batman even said it at the end, like, people are generally good. There are people still left that are good, and this has come from a guy who lives in Gotham, who fights crime all the time in the darkness, and he has darkness himself. So it's like, if you can see the good, then yeah, Mankind still has some good. I definitely second it. And yeah, Superman is one of us. This is his home world. He doesn't have any other home, so I consider him to be Earth, you know, like one of the meta-humans or super, you know, people on Earth. He's just of a different class, really, like all the meta-humans are, Wonder Woman included. Yeah, so they briefly touch on it, the whole meta-human. I guess they don't want to say mutant because, you know, mutant is like a Marvel term. This is a DC universe, so we're calling them meta-humans. But great movie. I recommend you should see. It's not as dark and as action-packed as some of the other Batman movies are, but this was really good story. And, you know, they kind of had a nice blend of the Superman universe and the Batman universe together, so I really enjoyed it.